I heard someone speak this morning, and within a minute, I started getting a headache. In addition, I started feeling nauseated, and I knew what it was. There are people who may have signs and symptoms such as those, and they start thinking it is something natural as opposed to spiritual. A while back, the Lord had me write a book called Discern or Burn. Let no one deceive you. The book is based in part on when the disciples asked Jesus about the signs of his return. And in Matthew 24, the Lord 4 times warned them against deception. Let no one deceive you. And a part of guarding against deception is that when Jesus returned to the Father, he asked the Father to send the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit endued us with power from on high. And as the Apostle Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 12, the Holy Spirit came with gifts, and he gives those gifts as he will, including the discerning of spirits. The discerning of spirits mirrors our 5 natural senses. And there are things that we may be able to perceive spiritually, hear spiritually, see spiritually, etc. And we must be on guard when the Lord warns us of things, warns us of people. There are times we may not have a clear picture, but whenever the Lord opens that gift unto us, the discerning of spirits, in whichever way he lets us know that someone or something is not of him, that we take the appropriate actions, and then later on, if the Lord so chooses, he will reveal what he was trying to warn us about. But we must heed the Lord's warnings. Over the years, I've had more than my fair share of spiritual warfare. And I remember I had a friend who went out of town, and when she was coming back, I felt led to offer my services to pick her up from the airport. And in the course of our conversation, she said to me that you're going to see, well, the Lord knows you don't like what you've been going through, but he's using those things to sharpen you. And he's going to let you see what he wants you to see and hear what he wants you to hear. And a part of that, Fruits of Labor, books about spiritual warfare regarding how the devils operate. And then like with this one, the enemy tried blinding my eyes. But as I mentioned, the gift of discerning of spirits has other equivalents, including what you may hear, what you may spiritually smell, etc. So do not let anyone deceive you. And the gift of the discerning of spirits is one of the most important gifts for us to have as the end time approaches. One more thing, whether you study Genesis 27 or the story of Little Red Riding Hood, that is how the gift of discerning of spirits work. And you have to trust God regarding what he shows you as opposed to the narrative the devil is trying to paint. Trust and obey God.